So Arsenal 3, Liverpool 1. Jurgen Klopp suffers his second defeat of the season, ironically, to another North London club. This time, they weren't robbed. We fully deserve to beat them. Before we get into the fan cam, make sure you are smashing the like button up. Make sure you are subbing. Check out Kenny's, Jez, Matty's, and player ratings. They're all coming out after this. Big up to everyone who tuned into the watch along as well. Also, check out Lee Reacts. I'll be going live as I'm recording this in an hour and 13 minutes. So I need to get these fan cams and player ratings out real quick. I'm going to be doing the Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, La Liga derby, which looks like it should be a good game as well. And yeah, make sure you come and tune in for that. Lee Reacts, the links in the description as well. And yeah, that game, pretty much total domination first half, really. I see the starting 11. I was like, no Gabby Jesus. Okay, cool. 29 starts. Jorginho in midfield. This could be a long day. I predicted 3-1, not to Arsenal, to Liverpool. But I got the scoreline right, just the wrong way round. And yeah, man, fully happy with how that went in the end. It weren't pretty at times, put it that way. But the first half, I thought we were near flawless. Like first 20 seconds of the game, they put a ball over the top and it bounced off a Jota as he was going clean through. And I was like, oh, no, don't do this again. Don't be doing this again. Other than that, they had a chance with Gakpo. Did nothing. We had a chance with Saka. Lovely throw out from the goalkeeper. Martinelli absolutely cooked Kanate. Puts a ball on a plate for Saka in his 50p head. I don't know what happened there. But open goal, missed. He made up for it, scored a goal. Ended up going off injured by the looks of it. I don't think it was one of his better games today. But I thought he played all right. I think they all played all right, if I'm honest. Not quite sure why Zinchenko went off at half time. But there we go. It's what it is. And yeah, right on half time, I'm sitting there thinking, we're going to rue some of these misses. We had a couple of half chances here and there. I'm thinking they're going to get better in the second half. They can't be that bad again. Can't be that bad again. And there you go. Right on half time, a bozo gene happened. Yeah, not the bozo gene, Saliba this time. I've seen a lot of people in my chat saying there's loads of people blaming David Raya for that. How is that David Raya's fault that Saliba couldn't clear the ball? I don't get that. He's jockeying and holding him, hoping the goalkeeper comes to get the ball. Yeah, sorry, mate. It's literally a couple of seconds till half time. Kick the ball out. Just get rid of it. If in doubt, clear it out. Get talked out when you're 5. Like, what's going on here? Crazy. So we're going at half time. We're thinking, right, well, that's the end of that then, guys. But here we are. Smoking that Jurgen pack, that Scouse pack. Cheers, guys. Happy Sunday. But then we come out for the second half. And in the first 5-6 minutes of that second half, they could have had 2 or 3 goals. I was thinking, this is going to be a long second half. It's going to be extremely difficult. Yeah, we've not really got the momentum now. They've upped the tempo. Yeah, they're pinning us in a little bit without really peppering our goal. Like, they had 3 or 4 chances in that first 7 minutes, 8 minutes or so of the second half. But it weren't like the goalkeeper was having to make mad saves or anything like that. It was all kind of in front of us. It wasn't like they were getting in behind us and ripping us apart, which they never really did. Jota was anonymous, by the way. Can we just say that? Yeah, he did absolutely nothing after that first 20 seconds. Yeah, he was awful today. I'm shocked he stayed on. I'm also shocked that they hooked Trent. Yeah, because as soon as they took Trent off, they lost any quality on crossing a ball. Yeah, Robertson did nothing when he came on. Harvey Elliott did nothing when he came on. Darwin Núñez did nothing when he came on. And I'm just like, okay, cool. For once, Klopp's subs didn't do anything. And for once, our subs did. But we'll get to Trossard in a minute. But ball over the top from Gabriel and Van Disney and Allison doing a bozo moment. And Martinelli scored the easiest goal he'll ever score in his life. What was that all about? Don't really see Allison making mistakes like that. But cheers, mate. We'll take it. We'll absolutely take it. Does anyone know who won on field tilt? I mean, that is the most important stat of the game, isn't it? Field tilt and XG. What's the XG? Let me know. But yeah, we then bring on Trossard and take Martinelli off. And I was like, why are you taking Martinelli off? Don't really understand that one. If anything, he should have took 29 off and put Martinelli up front and Trossard on the left. But in the end, it worked out. Harvey Elliott got absolutely cooked, sent back to the academy real quick by my baller. My baller. Keep telling people about this Trossard. My baller. My baller. My baller absolutely cooked. Yes, it took a little deflection, went through Alisson's legs, but either way, they weren't coming back from that. Konate then gets sent off. 29, by the way. Let's talk about 29 real quick. Let's talk about 29. 29 for, I'd say, 75, 80 minutes. Rubbish. From 80 minutes onwards, 75, 80 minutes onwards, plus stoppage time, I thought he was decent, very decent. I thought he was a constant outlet, and he was being a bit of a shithouse as well. Let's just be real with this. The way he was backing into Van Dijk, like holding his face, he got Konate a second yellow. At one point, he flipped the ref's flag out of his, the Lino's flag out of his hand, and I thought, like, okay, cool. You got the dog in you today. Yeah, 29, dog. Yeah, Jorginho, dog. Declan Rice, dog. Declan Rice. For me, man of the match. Yeah, I don't know about you guys. Let me know in the comments. But for me, Declan Rice was quality today. Yeah, I think especially the first half. The first half, he was getting in the way of everything. He was nicking the ball back. He was trying to get forward. But what winds me up with this team, yeah, and listen, we got the results. I ain't moaning. Yeah, before people go, oh, he's being toxic. Stop crying, mate. Yeah, at the end of the day, what winds me up with this team is when we've got chances to counter-attack. Yeah, and Saka done it 3 or 4 times today. He keeps coming back into the traffic. Just drop your shoulder and go down the right. He did it in the box. You're in the box. You've got a chance to drop your shoulder and whip a shot across goal. And you're running back in to get it on your left foot in towards 3 players. You're never going to get the shot off. Then you laid one off to Odegaard and he just spun around on the edge of the box. And I'm like, mate, just hit it. All you have to do is just hit it with your left foot. And if that's De Bruyne, he would hit it and it probably would go in, or at least on target. And then fine margins right there. Listen, we're second in the league. We're 2 points off the top. Yeah, it's not a complete disaster. Yeah, it was a must-win game, and we won the game. So fair play, we're there. I didn't expect us to beat Liverpool. I didn't see any way we could beat Liverpool today. Yeah, but here we are. We've beaten Liverpool. They've proved me wrong today. Now, this result only really matters if we go and win the title. Yeah, and we've got West Ham next. They've got a beat down today up at Old Trafford. And the Declan Rice derby, we see how they played when they come to the Emirates. We've got to be up for it again. And the thing is, we've got to be up for it in every single game now. We can't have any drop-offs. We have to try and go unbeaten from now to the end of the season if we can, because we know Man City start purring in February. They've got 2 games in hand. If they win them, they'll have 1 point more than they had at this stage last season. And they won the treble. But apparently they've fallen off. So the fact that we've got the points on the board, cool. But we're in a very similar situation to last season. Yes, we're not top and clear. But Liverpool, the reason they will not win the league is not because Salah weren't playing. Wasn't because other players weren't playing, Endo or Szoboszlai and stuff like that. The reason they won't win the league is because Man City are too good. Yeah, they're just too good. They find a way. And both Liverpool and Arsenal didn't do enough in the transfer window in January, in January as well, but in the summer to bridge that gap enough to overtake them, even though they got rid of Gundogan, Laporte, Cancelo, Mahrez. There's 4 players that started a lot of games for them and were there for a lot of years, won multiple trophies. So, you know, we're still a lot of players behind them, even though they've got rid of them players. So we didn't do enough. And that's why neither Arsenal or Liverpool will win the league. You know, we're both not clinical enough. Like we've seen that again today. Gakpo had a chance; he should have scored. Yeah, Jota, it bounced off of him in the first 20 seconds. You know, they had other chances where they just scuffing them wide from McAllister. Curtis Jones had one where he put wide. Yeah, and then up the other end with us, Bukayo Saka missing an open goal from 6 yards out. You know, you can't be doing that. Yesterday it worked; we won the game. But there's going to be games where it doesn't work, and we've seen that. Hence why we've lost games. Hence why Liverpool have drawn so many games. You know, yes, that's only their second loss, their own first real loss, really, because they got duped out of the one against Tottenham. But when you look at Man City, they just got too many killers. De Bruyne's back, Haaland's back. Yeah, and if you give Haaland that chance Saka had today, it's in the back of the net. You give the chance that Gakpo had to Haaland, it's in the back of the net. It's as simple as that. But listen, we're there. Anything can happen. And I'm more than happy to be in the mud, as you mutants want to say. You're in the mud. Yeah, I'm in the mud that I'm getting paid to watch football, lads. Yeah, good one. But anyway, big up to everyone who does support the channel. Make sure you smack a like on the video. Make sure you check out Kenny's fan cam, Jez, Matty, player ratings. Then come and join me in just over an hour and 3 minutes as I'm ending this for the Madrid derby. We're out of here. But listen, 3-point collectors. Yeah, 3-point collectors. Jurgen Klopp, vete a la mierda. Adios, amigos. Ciao.